Alright, I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry, everything's fine. I'm fine. I'm alright. Okay, don't worry. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry. I got this. It's fine. I'm alright. Okay. I'm fine. Don't no, don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm okay. I got this. Okay, here we go. I'm fine and okay. I'm up. Oh my goodness, this mission, I am so broken right now. The problem was I wanted to do Ranger, and that's what I tried. So I think for this mission, I think driving with a vehicle is needed here but the problem is I can't drive. I can't tell you how many motorcycles I've blown up on this mission trying to do this. I mean, I think I'm an okay player at this game, but I mean, I never claimed to be the best player, but I cannot beat this with the motorcycle. I mean, I can defeat 3 pillars. I can always get to the 3 pillars dead, except the spider one. And then the problem is trying to defend the big wave of enemies with the motorcycle. I just can't seem to know when the time to get on the motorcycle is to drive away, and when the time is to fight. That's why I feel more comfortable with sprinting. But of course, with sprinting, you get caught with the Retariuses. So, okay, this is my best attempt with Ranger. I'm just going to show it to you double speed. Okay, what I do is I kill the first ant pillar. I try and use no healing bombs for that first ant pillar, and then I run over to the spider side and try and kill that one, because that is obviously the worst thing for me. So I found a way to finally be able to do this consistently, where you run to the left, kill the spider pillar. You always get grabbed by one enemy, so you have to waste a number of healing bombs, and then you free yourself from that spider, and then it's not always 100%, but then usually you can get away. And then what I do is I head over to this other one, the ant pillar here. I take the long way up the hill here, because if you don't, the Retariuses will see you too early. But this pillar is also very luck-based, because you have to go you want to stand behind the pillar and very close to it, so that the Retarius shoots at the pillar and misses you. As you can see right there, he missed me, and then I try and thread the needle, and then I get away. And so this is the best I could do. So I killed every pillar except the red ant pillar, and so now what I have to do is I have to fight off this wave of enemies. So here's what I do. The easiest way I found to do was to go up. You want to go up a hill. As these pack of enemies come towards you, and then you shoot about 7 or 8 shots with your breacher, and then sprint away and keep going. So either uphill or downhill seems to be pretty safe. I don't know why, but it feels this way, because I guess a lot of projectiles are being blocked by the mountain. So what I do is I just lead the pack of enemies, kill as many as I can with my shotgun, and then just lead them up and down hills. And this is by far the closest I've ever gotten. So of course, as you can imagine, I am using healing bombs here, which isn't the greatest. I probably could stop, as you see here towards the end. I'm starting to stop a little sooner rather than shooting all 8 shots, so that way I can preserve some of my healing bombs, because I'm going to need them later. But I was able to defend decently well with this strategy. But then, of course, it comes to the point where I have to kill the last pillar, which is no problem because it's red ants. And actually, if anything, red ants could save me from Retarius if I, need to. If I get grabbed by a red ant, I can reload in his mouth, or I can't get grabbed by Retarius when that happens. So I'm thinking I got this. This is it. This is the run. By the way, I probably spent, oh my goodness, I don't know how many hours. That's the reason why I didn't make a video the other day, is because I'm coming to an issue with my videos to where I like the challenge runs and I like the challenging things to do with my videos, but it's hard to upload consistently when I do these sometimes, because, like, for example, this mission, I guess I shouldn't be so stubborn with my strategies, but I wanted to do Ranger for one because I thought it was possible. But the problem is, this probably took me, I don't even know, 20, 30 hours again? Overall, like, with Ranger attempts, and then with, I tried Fencer with very, very, very low health, and then ultimately I'm doing Wing Diver with very, very low health. But just that's the thing with trying to make these videos. I wish I would have done some other I don't know, idea on my channel, because now I mean I enjoy doing these, but it's hard to upload consistently and it just takes so long. But anyway, that's an issue I'm trying to come across of how to handle this. But anyway, so I'm just finishing off these few enemies, because you know this is it. Once I kill these, there's no more except red ants, which you know I could care less about red ants. So I'm just trying to snipe out these last few spiders here. And then I just finish off the red pillar, and the Retarius is, and it's fine. And I can't really see how many healing bombs I have left, but I think it's about 2 or 3. But that shouldn't be a big deal, because I can free myself from Retarius very easily. I have no problem getting grabbed. All I have to do is... One thing I learned while I was doing these many thousands of ranger attempts was if you get grabbed by Retarius, you just want to sprint towards the Retarius so that you can free yourself sooner. So that's what I was doing, because it's a little bit slower sprint because you're still being grabbed, but it's more productive than just trying to walk that way. So now here it is. This is it. I'm thinking I have this finally after thousands of hours, and I keep telling this red ant no, but he doesn't listen. Sometimes you just have to bring in the authorities because they don't listen to your no. But so now I'm going to head to the red ant pillar, and I'm going to kill that, and then kill the Retarius over here. So there are, which I didn't know, but there are a few other gray ants. So I want to say there's a handful, maybe 2 or 3. And that's fine. I do eventually see them. But as you can see, all I do is run straight to this Retarius because I want to kill him, you know? I mean, it's very easy to kill him. So I run over there, kill him, and I'm going to kill this other one over here. But there's 2 gray ants. I see them. There's 2 gray ants there. All I have to do is kill these 2 gray ants because they're the only threat to me. They're the only way I can die. So I'm fine. I see it. I'm watching my eye on it, and it snipes me. It snipes me. I cannot tell you how broken I was. It even kicked me out of the room. How broken I was after that attempt, because you don't know how many hours of futility wasting my time trying to beat this with Ranger. I give up. I am done with Ranger on this mission. I do not care. So what do I do next? I take Wing Diver with 250 health. Or 150 health, sorry. I don't know. Sometimes I just want to punish myself. But here's how you do it with Wing Diver. This took me many hours as well. Okay, so I dash around the left side. I'm using the Dragoon Lance, the best one, and I'm using the 55 Plasma Launcher. I'll show you why later. So once you do that, you land on the ground, and then you just pulse the trigger with your flying. I'm using the Bird Core, by the way, so you can fly high. You want about 600 energy here going in. So you shoot it. Each pillar takes 2.5 shots. So I do 2.5. I bounce up here, jump, fly up. Because of the Bird Core, I can fly so high. I want to fly over the net now. And then now I'm just going to dash to get some energy back here. Just pause in between dashing. I'm going to take out this pillar. I'm doing them all 4 at once because it's like I want to do this now or reset. So I do one dash, 2, and then a half shot, and then I don't charge again because I need the energy here. This is a very tough part. This is all about energy management. So I'm about 100 energy. So I kind of have to do the jump dashes here, where you just get slightly off the ground and then dash. That's the best way to get energy back if you ever need energy for any core. You just slightly fly up and then dash right away, and just keep doing that. So now I'm trying to get energy back because this is a tough hill to go up because I want to get the last pillar. So they're right behind me. This is a very dangerous part. Once again, I'm doing the fly and then dash and instantly as soon as I get off the ground to get energy back. And then once I get to the top of the mountain, I'm fine. So I'm going to charge up my Dragoon Lance, and I'm going to dodge this one Retarius. And then I have to, shoot this one 2.5 times, and then I have all the pillars down. Now you would think, now believe me, that's not as simple as it looks. Like I said, I reset so many times, and I had to learn the patterns of how to get my energy to keep my energy for all 4 of those pillars, because I wanted to do it, like I said, right away at the beginning, because that way I know it's out of the way and I'm done. So now what I do is, actually, you know what? This attempt I die because. What I was wanting to do was, I figured it might be a better idea just to use the Dragoon Lance to kill all these enemies, but it's not. It's better to just use the Plasma Launcher. So initially, I was trying to figure out what second weapon I want to take for the Wing Diver, because Dragoon Lance could technically do it all, but I want to kill these massive enemies very quickly. So the best weapon I found was the level 55 Plasma Launcher, because I tried the level 15 Plasma Launcher. But the problem with that is the Retariuses. So here's the thing. With Wing Diver, I got to the very end. 2 Retariuses left. That's it. Just 2 Retariuses left. And 2 different times over the span of many hours, the last 2 Retariuses killed me. So I can't tell you how deathly afraid of I am at the end of the mission, because I finally got it. Okay, so here we go. Let me show you. Okay, so I fly to the left here. I try and get all my energy here for this full energy here. Fly to the left there. Do 2.5 shots, and I land on the mountain, and then fly straight up and pulse my trigger. Okay, so I want about 500, 600 energy coming over the top of this hill, and I just kind of dash, pausing down into this to get more energy back. Dodge this Retarius, because he gets me a lot. 2.5 shots, land on the ground here, get a little bit of energy, and then pulse my trigger, so I'm not constantly holding down the fly button. So pulse it so I get my energy back a little bit, and then once I get to about 200 or 300, then dash here to get some more energy back. I want about 400 going into this pillar here, so I do 1 shot, 2 full shots, and then a half a shot. Don't charge again because I need the energy, and then hop up this hill, and then try and do a bunch of dash jumps, or I don't know what to call this. I forgot what I called it way back when I made a video about the best way to do energy consumption. With, as you see, I almost got sniped in the air. Oh yeah, by the way, 1 single little poop ball from an ant can kill me. 1 single thread from a spider can kill me. 1 single Retarius web can kill me in 2 seconds. So I cannot. 1 bite of a red ant, I'm dead. So everything literally kills me. So that, of course I have to make it difficult. But here we go. I have a lot of energy going this time through. So 1, 2 shots, and then a half shot, and now I go. So this is the time I actually beat it. I didn't. I instead of fighting with the Dragoon Lance, because it's great going down this hill or going down this road and looking around and just shooting through a whole crowd, but it's not as good. So I'm trying to get about 650 energy here, so that when I charge my Plasma Great Cannon, it doesn't overheat me. So that's what I'm going to do here. Charge it up. And actually, my Plasma Great Cannon is not fully upgraded. The only stat that's not upgraded is the charge time, which actually I prefer. I actually like it taking longer to charge because it makes it easier to charge it up and not overheat yourself. Anyway, so once again, flying through these mountains, the bird core makes it so good. The level 80 bird core, I think it's called. I'm not sure exactly, but it gives you 30% flying speed. It's so much better because you can really go up and down these hills with no problem. And plus, like I said, you can regain your energy in the air because you kind of almost feel like you're floating a lot, which is really cool. So now I'm going to try and just recover my energy while I'm in the air, just through pulsing the trigger and through dashing. I do like to go on top of this hill to get some energy back as well, so I can land, for like a second or two, and then I can go back off in the mountain. And so I'm trying to get a huge cluster, just a huge, beautiful cluster of enemies, as you're going to see the Tempest land here. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So just want to you want to wait for the best timing. You want to wait for it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just have to just wait for it. And here we go. It's getting close. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can feel it. You have to wait. You have to wait. Sometimes you just have to wait. And here we go. I'm really corralling them in. I'm getting a little bit low, but my energy, you see, is not too bad because it's bird core. Here we go. Oh my goodness. The eagle has landed. The eagle has landed. Repeat. The eagle has landed. Alright, so now I have to go get another shot. So I'm going to go over to the top of this hill, so that way I can keep as much energy, so I can land here a second and do some dash jumps. I don't know what they're called. They're not dash jumps. They're jump dashes, I guess you call them. But anyway, so now I'm going back, trying to get my about 500, about 600 is fine, but it gets a little close. But there you go. I'm going to take my shot there because I didn't want to have to worry about having that low energy as I landed here. So now I'm going to do some jump dashes, and then get my energy back up to about 600, and then charge it again, and that'll be probably about it. And then I'm gonna finish him off with the Dragoon Lance. So, like I said, I've been here many times, and like I wanted to like show like some pretty cool looking like acrobatics in the air of me dodging Retariuses and sniping them with the Dragoon Lance at the end. And that's what I did. I mean, you have to take my word for it, but that's what I did. I actually killed all the Retariuses with the Dragoon Lance on 2 different attempts. and it looked beautiful. I was able to snipe him in the air and not get hit and all that, pulled in and all that garbage. But the last two, I think it was because of the nerves. Like, I am really bad with like where it's getting close to the end. You have to make your shots count. Everything has to go perfectly, and then I just collapse under the pressure. So anyway, I'm that's why I took this 55 cannon, because the level 15 is good enough. It does 7,700 damage, 30-meter blast, and it takes a long time to charge up, which is good, so that you pretty much aren't using any energy to charge that thing up. So that was the better weapon to take, but I have no confidence. Like, this is me, just no confidence. So I'm just gonna play it safe at the end here, and I'm gonna snipe the Retariuses from a safe distance. And believe it or not, we actually save two different NPCs. I cannot believe it. They're still in the web, and I think the reason is because I didn't go close enough to spawn them into the web. Otherwise, they would have died. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. It broke my heart. It broke my heart to have to fly over each one of those guys and just not be able to save them. But my goodness, there's just no way I could do it. So you're gonna meet here. What's his name? Neville, and who else? Who's the other guy? Neville and Cleopas. I believe his name is Cleopas. Cleopas the Fencer. And we're actually going to save two of them and bring them home. And they actually kind of helped me a little bit here. So here we go. I'm at the end here. Now, I already know from experience that there's a few more spiders that haven't seen or haven't got, you know, the telegram to come and fight. And there's a few ants, but nothing major. So, with this launcher, the Great Cannon, I've learned that you can two-shot the Retariuses, so it's not a huge deal. There's a couple of them that actually have a chance of shooting me, and I want to say that I do lance a couple of them. I don't remember, but I definitely do not lance the last few, because I just, like I said, my goodness, it's so crazy when you have the mission and you know it's done and you die over something stupid. It just, my goodness, I can't tell you. But anyway, so I'm looking out, scoping out the distance here. I see one over there, and I'm just going to take this guy out. I'm waiting for him to shoot me, because I know that as soon as you think they're not going to shoot you, they're going to shoot you. Oh my goodness, his body flies to the nearest star cluster somewhere. And now there's one on the left side there. He's in this web that's blowing in the wind. I don't know what's wrong with it, but as you'll see here, it's like there's like a different atmosphere. They're one of those trees that are stuck in the ground, look like bushes. Different atmosphere. Look at it. He's just in like maybe he's just doing this himself. Maybe he likes it. But I mean, I would probably do the same too. Like, if you're bored, you just want to, you know, wave the net. But yeah, it's weird how that net just always waves. So I kill that one. All right, so two gone. And then once I snipe this other one on the left, then more spiders are going to come in. So I see it, and I'm just going to kill it from here, because, you know, I've gone too far to die now. Actually, no, I'm going to kill these other two first. I want to say that I may actually use a Dragoon Lance on these two on the right. I don't remember at this point, because it's all just blending together. I've done this so many times. No, okay, I don't. Okay, yeah, like you said, this is me just completely humbled. So if it looks like I'm scared, yeah, I'm scared. So here we go. Okay, I took out those two. I think I took them out, yeah, two at the same time. So now I'm going to snipe this one. And then there's going to be some brown spiders that come in, but nothing too major. And by the way, if you didn't know, the big webs on this map have more health than normal. It's because they don't want you to actually kill the large nets. But like I've killed them before, and it takes a ridiculous amount of damage, and it's even more so than there's like big nets on other missions that don't have nearly as much health. So I think it's just they didn't want you to, you know, kill these. But this mission reminds you a little bit of that mission in the city in 4.1, where you have so many webs you have to break through, and there's a nest at the very back, and they're in the city, which a bunch of Retarius is all in the front. And I love that mission. I wish they would have done something like that in this game, where it's just a mess of nets through the city, and you have a bunch of holes you have to get to, or pillars to kill, and you have to break through the nets to get to them. I really miss that kind of a mission. I'm surprised they didn't do that. Alright, so now I have a couple spiders here. There's one on the left side, which he's way out there, but I think he finally jumps over here. But yeah, finally did this mission. Oh my goodness, it's done. And I mean, I could have. I mean, the thing is, like, it's always tough for me because I want to make a challenge out of this, but the problem is also I kind of want to make it where it's not just, you know, I kind of want it to be a little bit impressive. You know, I don't know what the right word is, maybe not impressive, but something that's not easy to obtain. So, like, I mean, I could have just took Fencer with high altitude missiles and just missiled everything from across the map, but I mean, that's not really a challenge. Or I could have took Air Raider with bunkers and, you know, something ridiculous like strong to kill him, like a Phobos, or even like Sally Blaster, Spritefall, Zexar guns. I don't know. So here we go. There's Neville, and then there's Cleopas, the fencer.
I love you.
I love you. I love you.
I love you.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they kind of were weirded out by that. I mean, they kind of were walking backwards. I'm not sure. That was a little awkward. I mean, I just finally got my courage up to tell him, and he just, maybe I said it too many times. Maybe it was the way I walked towards him with a charged plasma great cannon. I don't know, but it just was very awkward. But anyway, so here's the end, and I don't even care. I don't even care that this is like a baby way to do it. Because look at me. I'll be the first one to say I am a baby right now. I don't care. I just want to finish this mission. I want to be done with it. This is like the third day I've been trying, because the first day I gave up after like 4 hours, and the next day I gave up after many hours, and then third day I want to say it was probably around, I don't know, maybe 20 was exaggeration, maybe 15. I'm thinking at least 15. I'm not sure, but actually maybe it's more, because yeah, there was last weekend I did it with a Ranger. Oh my goodness, I don't even want to think about it. Okay, anyway, I'm a baby. I don't even care. I just want to kill these from far away. I want to end this mission. I mean, look at me. I have 150 health. Okay, that's fine. And then that's it. So yeah, this is it. I'm happy that we got it done. In a way, I mean, it's not that I don't like the challenge. It's just that I want to put a video out, but I don't want to spend 20 hours on a video to make one video. Like, that's always a problem. Like, I want to show you the steps of which I do. I show you more of the steps in the thought process, but if I was going to do this wing diver thing, I couldn't commentate and just record all my failings, because it would have been hours of failing. So I need to find a way to do these challenge runs to where it's not taking too long, but yet I still can enjoy it and not make it, you know, too much of a work process. Because, you know, like maybe if I was, you know, if I had a much bigger channel, it might be worth it. But even so, I don't think it's, you know, necessarily worth doing that much hours for one video. But regardless, until I find a better way, this is what I'm doing. I mean, I'm just going to make it into more videos to show the process, but yeah. So we did it. I'm pretty happy. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it, because it helps more people find the channel. And if you're interested in helping financially, thank you first of all for so much for those who do help financially. It's very much appreciated. But there's a join button, next subscribe button. There's 3 different tiers. There's a $1, $2, $5, which makes a big difference for a small channel. And remember, EDF doesn't leave a man behind. It's for real. And I'm going to show you the end here. I'm playing it stupid safe, like stupid safe, but I don't care. I don't even care. And so I'm gonna go up here. I'm staying far away, and I'm thinking of Cleopas and Neville. You know, I want to keep them alive. I mean, it's not for me, it's for them. So I knock a tree out there and I miss, and then, you know, it's hard to miss with a 30-meter blast, but believe me, I find the way. So I didn't charge it fully, I guess. So it's gonna take third shot. But that's fine. And there he is, and I'm going to show you. Oh, he moved. I didn't even see that. Alright, well, I'm going to show you that this was online, because that's the point. And then we'll end it. So, ta-da! Thank you.